Ah, spengo il mio, così puoi sentire l'audio di YouTube. E questo? Aspetta un secondo, che... Sì, sì, è questo. Allora, un riassunto di quello che era successo l'ultima volta è... praticamente ha scoperto... No. E... Aloy ha scoperto cos'è il... cioè, l'esistenza del progetto Zero Dawn, e... però non sa ancora cos'è. Ti ricordi quello che si diceva, no, sul progetto?
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well.
Allora, adesso mi sono ricordato un'altra roba. Pensavo fossimo nella città di Meridian, però in realtà siamo qua, nella zona dei Cargi oscuri, quelli che ci stanno attaccando. Cioè, siamo nel territorio nemico in questo momento e praticamente, dato che abbiamo scoperto che esiste il progetto Zero Dawn, siamo venuti qua per scoprire più informazioni su questo. Il problema è che il posto dove scoprire più informazioni si trova proprio sotto la città, diciamo, nemica.
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Okay.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Abbiamo avuto culo che stanno cercando un mercenario. E quindi possiamo entrare. No, cioè stanno cercando di ingaggiare un mercenario.
Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law!
I command Lucian Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair. You and I need to chat, William Huntress. The green tent down in Chinatown? I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Beh, Addio ragazzi, siete ciechi. Porco Dio. Meno male che hanno messo questa zona per gente come me. Cioè, doveva essere più epica questa cosa, però... Cioè, praticamente doveva essere così. Però, no, io ho mancato di salto. Perché non dovevo saltare. Dove si va, mo? Ah, ma si doveva scendere. Cioè, era giusto quello che ho fatto. Senza saperlo, però.
Other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Niente. Io faccio le cose bene, poi però penso di averle fatte
I see
male.
you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Sì, tanto... Bellamen per le secondarie in questo momento.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. So by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
E vabbè. Gli amici dovevano arrivare prima o poi.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
C'è nient'altro. Apriamo la porta.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Stock. Sto vedendo se trovo tipo degli audio importanti o roba del genere, così se li faccio ascoltare, se no si va avanti e basta.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. That Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program. The technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them. And they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down, the entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Hai capito il progetto Zero Dawn? Estinzione massiva. Global extinction.
They got in through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
To me! Let's take her down!
Porco. Vabbè, certo. Certo che sì, cioè, certo che mi hai visto, ovvio. Ma... Che...
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Well, they're still supplies.
Ma, vabbè. Io non vedo un cazzo.
Grab this while I can.
Let this pierce my flesh.
Ma io non lo vedo.
Guide this.
We're too close to let tribal crypto stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
Allora, vediamo questo audio.
Let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Beh, il tizio era molto sano.
It is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them. Not just people. All organic matter. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. In a word,
yes.
Yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That asshole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please, tell him Tom Pate wants a word. Doc, get off! Get off! Doc, please, you get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Anche lui è molto calmo.
Want to discuss?
Oof. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on kind of sinful lifestyles.
Vabbè, se non mi interessa la tua vita.
You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
Vediamo.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stocks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world, and most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Ti è piaciuto? Ah, tra l'altro, aspetta un attimo. Non c'era modo proprio. Guarda, questa è praticamente una volta che entri, ok, e ti raccontano sul progetto Zero Dawn, puoi fare due scelte. Puoi partecipare, ok? Quindi puoi far parte di un team che faranno una di queste IA o la tecnologia e robe varie, o puoi scegliere Indefinite Detention. Quindi se non partecipi al progetto ti daranno 48 ore per riconsiderare, se no starai chiuso per 18 mesi, cioè starai chiuso e poi morirai dopo 18 mesi perché i robot ti mangeranno prima o poi. E dice, l'ultimo è eutanasia. Quindi se entro 48 ore non vuoi partecipare e non vuoi rimanere vivo, ti fai uccidere lì per non soffrire. Belle queste scelte, eh? Sembrano molto sceltose, no?
Of course I'll do it.
Guarda, guarda.
To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one.
Qua ti mostrano tipo le seconde parti.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus.
Diciamo che adesso sono tutti un po' più calmi perché hanno mostrato loro, sì, però hanno mostrato loro quali sono le scelte, cioè nel senso, se le scelte sono quelle, a quel punto o partecipi o direttamente muori. Ok. Non so se c'era qualcos'altro, ma va bene così. Andiamo via.
Intruder! Get her!
Come on, then.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
LOL.
Leave before the sun! What else you got?
Ma scusa, come hai fatto a non prenderlo? Mio Dio, questo gioco quando fa così. Mi sa che sono andati a dormire perché erano un po' assonnati, sai com'è? Perché? Cioè, non potevano fare niente, poverini.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale.
Now, those lame FBI blackheads at Mockingbird back in the day.
Beh, così. C'è niente di importante che dica la tizia.
I'll find a use for you.
Poi è bloccato.
Here we go. There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Ok. Quindi? Ah, ok. Sopra, sinistra, giù, destra. Questi sono chiusi. Ok. Però non so a cosa si riferisce con al contrario. Vabbè, facciamo al contrario contrario per ognuno. E poi vediamo se funziona o no. No! Tu no. Tu. Non ha funzionato. Quindi sarà così sopra. Questo qua sotto. No. Ok, allora mi sa che c'è qualcos'altro. Cioè, la tizia ha detto.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Boh. Magari questo è giusto. Ed è l'altro che è sbagliato, perché non ci sono altri indizi. Ok, questo è giusto. È questo che è sbagliato, allora. La porta è aperta lì. Ok. Mio Dio. Entra per favore, grazie. Ok, qua.
Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick.
Ok, allora al contrario vuol dire che il primo è giù, il secondo a sinistra, questo qua è su, quello qua a destra e l'altro è giù.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Hello.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Get under some cover.
Porco, ok. Ok, non sei andato tu? Ok, adesso sei andato. Allora, quelli sopra mi stanno rompendo. Proprio quello.
Stop there!
You're finished.
Sì, ma non lo vedo.
You can't evade this.
Ah, porco.
I will teach you to bleed.
Come si fa a salire? Non si può di qua. Non si può di là. Cioè, loro possono essere sopra, ma io no. Zio, per favore, grazie. Ah.
Or not.
I've got an arrow. Stay in shadow.
Porco. Zia, prendi l'arma.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics.
I can't spare the weight.
The last thing 21st century designs, a waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. Imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real.
Vabbè, basta. Capito, no, più o meno come funziona il festo?
This is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More eclipse.
Careful now.
Vediamo. Questa roba mi dà un botto fastidio, cioè. Porco di. Cioè, per uno. Non mi piaceva molto questo sistema di inventario. È molto uno schifo. Non hai molto spazio, non hai niente. Quanta gente c'è? Che ce ne sono due da uccidere prima. Perché...
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of roughly 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of
Non li vedo quelli sopra. Non so dove andare per prendere quelli sopra. Adesso vedranno i cadaveri, si sospettiranno. Ma non è vero che mi hai preso. Bravissimo, continua così. Fatto?
What should have been a cave of wonders. Look around. See if anything is left.
Guarda dove erano le scale, cioè.
Welcome to Hades, Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol, the ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Before this, every separation protocol I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard, too hard, and degraded the Gaia core. Sure, pried her figurative fingers of the figurative driving wheel so others could take control, but by breaking her fingers. Okay, too soft. Gaia only pretended to relinquish control in simulation after simulation. Others will take command of the terraforming system and reverse operation, only to have Gaia. Praticamente se è troppo forte questa cosa di togliere Gaia dal controllo, butta via Gaia. Praticamente. Poi too soft, praticamente Gaia continua a interrompere il lavoro di Hades e continua a falsificare i dati in modo che la vita possa continuare a prosperare. Dice to now the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity. Quindi quando la devi togliere, praticamente la rinchiudi, no, la isoli, metti Hades e poi di nuovo togli Gaia da questo guscio e si torna di nuovo a comando. Un po' non spiega molto bene cosa è successo, però almeno sappiamo che il protocollo di Hade funziona in quel modo, no?
Like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 rally accords. Now that to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the accords, it is far from trivial machines to spawn. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity.
Mio Dio, zio, stai zitto un attimo. Ok. Poi praticamente Lucia, tu metti il DNA di una persona, la metti in queste camere embrionali E fai nascere nuove persone con praticamente gli stessi codici genetici.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Would benefit from antilopinate morphologies, though Campbell forms show superior load-bearing capability. You're a quick study, Gaia. Dr. Sobek. As I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event. Oh? And your assessment? Gaia? Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence. And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning? No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Gaia aveva dei sentimenti, a quanto pare.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped. But all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Ok. In you, all things. Che grande Gaia, cercando di dare supporto morale.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, let's just do what it says.
Comunque sì, secondo me Elizabeth si è lasciata prendere un po' troppo dai sentimenti nella creazione di Gaia. Cazzo, è un IA, non è un umano. Ah, questo è interessante. Allora, Odyssey, non so se c'era già. Queste sono le chambers dei Sinith. Cioè, praticamente sono delle camere criogeniche, no? E praticamente penso che non ci sia, no? Vabbè, e Odyssey non l'abbiamo trovato purtroppo, però un tizio stava parlando di... tizio stava parlando di, come si chiama, fare tipo dei razzi che volavano via dalla Terra, no? Cioè diceva è impossibile fuggire da questa roccia, non si può fare, robe di questo tipo. Ti ricordi? Un tizio un po' incazzato. Vabbè, quello lì sarebbe il progetto Odyssey. L'idea era creare un razzo per fuggire dalla Terra e atterrare su un qualsiasi altro sistema. E per quello le camere criogeniche sarebbe stato un viaggio di centinaia di anni. E solo che sembra che quando erano vicini al Sole sono esplosi. E quindi F.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Yeah.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Hello, Alice.
Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind.
Già, dal basso, per favore.
As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I fail. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No, it wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Cosa gli diciamo? Thug vuol dire, cioè, sei un tizio losco, no? Cioè... Puppet è una marionetta, cioè, si lascia controllare. I thug sono i criminali, no? You're a fool.
A dangerous idiot, but an idiot. All this talk of destiny and fate. I'm sure Hades speaks the same language, doesn't he? You're being played for a fool. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
Come rispondiamo? No, devi scegliere tu. Stanno parlando dei Nora, della sua tribù. Dove viene lei? La tribù che l'aveva aucastata, poi lei ha fatto la prova ed è riuscita a diventare una Nora, diciamo. Poi è uscita dal villaggio per cercare le informazioni, no? La verità. E adesso Elis ha mandato a ucciderli. Cioè la risposta è... Cioè Elis ha detto, no? Ho mandato dei tizi a uccidere il tuo clan. Ok. Dei cast out, cioè loro mi hanno buttato via, quindi non me ne frega di loro. Quindi è indifferente se lo fai o no. Immagino sia un modo per cercare di evitare che lo faccia. Needless Slaughter, boh, cioè, sarà tipica risposta del uccidere non ti porterà nulla, una di questo tipo, immagino. Dei irrelevant, cioè, nel senso, cioè, sono innocenti, non c'entrano niente con questa roba. La roba del trateme, una roba di questo tipo, immagino. Ok, vediamo cosa dici.
The Nora cast me out at birth. You're not hurting me if you hurt them.
Really? Then it makes no difference one way or another. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Bella F.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die! Let her be the first of thousands!
Bene, è stato divertente.
Beat that thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this room. Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Bello, vieni qua. Bravissimo, continua così.
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
Praticamente quello che devi fare è fare così.
Gotta get out of the way.
Perché praticamente lui deve distruggere LOL.
They weren't built to take a charge from a crazed behemoth. That did it. One more pillar and that
No, non rimanere bloccata, Lois.
If that platform collapses, I'll get my weapons back.
Lo so, Aloy, lo so. Ci sto provando. Fa tantissimo danno. Ah, bello. Bello, vieni qua. Dai, oh.
That pillar's weak.
Bravissimo.
Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Porco.
That makes a mess. It's down.
Bravissimo. Eh beh.
Now you're just a big junk target. Come and get it! Freeze canister on its hips.
What the fuck?
That canister on its belly. Looks important.
Cioè, tu mi stai dicendo che gli si è già tolto il coso elementale? Ma siamo seri? No. Allora, zio, tu te ne devi stare a casa.
There's components on the sides of his head. It has something to do with his lift attack.
Secondo, ti devi beccare questo. Ma scusami, non si congela. Oh. Ok. Bravo. Uff. Ciao bello.
Silence!
Ma no, amore, non si dice.
Shadows, kill her. Kill her!
No, quello è body shaming.
Come get me your stuff!
Proprio lui. Basta.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
No.
How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy. It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the sun ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through the focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess.
Cioè, Silence praticamente è uno spione. C'è dei problemi, veramente. Spero che Aloy non si faccia la doccia con col focus, cioè perché...
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Ma uno deve pensare alle cose, cioè... Scusa, cioè... Capisco benissimo Silence, Scherzo, scherzo. Forse no. No, scherzo, scherzo. No. Vabbè. No. Sto mai. Allora, siamo in tipo Culandia. Dobbiamo fare 4000 metri di coso. Però sai che succede? Vuoi fare questa missione? Cioè, abbiamo tempo? Bene. Allora... Allora un attimino esploro qua in zona. Ok. Allora, mentre lei è un attimino via, prendo un po' di cose e torno a casa. Perfetto.
Trees on fire. The embrace. The watchtower's burning, but the sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
Si spera.
Seeker, you've returned.
Where is everyone?
They fell back. Took shelter inside the sacred mountain. But the faithless and their demons pursued.
Can I help you?
No, Seeker. I am broken. It won't be long now.
Poverino. Va bene, zio, ti lascio.
Definitely awake now.
Wow. Ha già causato molta distruzione. Ci sono le fiamme. Secondo lascio in pausa. sono completamente distrutti, bruciati. E qua abbiamo trovato un tizio, un Brave, che ha detto di lasciarlo qua e quindi io lo lascio qua. Qua ci sono altre Brave. Ciao puttana. Morto. Ma perché? Zio. Ma il mio cavallo non fa niente, eh? Sta andando in overkill. Boss.
You stand here. Anything to protect this place. But the gates couldn't hold. This
Già.
is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
Sì. Già. LOL. Vabbè ragazzi, io vado, cioè, non ce lo voglio, sinceramente. Adios. Meno male che si possono evitare i combattimenti. Altrimenti diventerebbe troppo lungo. Vabbè. Tocco la gente. Lol. Hello belli. Tutti quelli che hanno incontrato di base sì. Adios. Forse prima di entrare devo pulire. Che palle veramente. Boh. La domanda, adesso ci sei solo tu. No, l'ho mancato. Ma non mi ha preso. Madonna troia. Ma non l'ho mancato, cioè... Questo gioco di merda. No, ti giuro, io non ce la faccio con questo gioco. Questo gioco è veramente una merda, questa roba. Proprio odioso, cioè... Una volta che giochi Forbidden West, il combattimento in questo gioco diventa odioso proprio, cioè... È osceno. Oddio ragazzi, cioè non c'ho voglia sinceramente. Cioè grattatevi le palle mentre me ne vado. Oh. Meno male.
To Aloy's side, now! For Aloy! For our mother!
Vedo gente morta.
And Sona, they're still alive.
Come ho fatto a prenderlo solo una volta? Si è lanciato 3 frecce, porco. Allora, bello mio, tu che mi dici? Non ha debolezze, perfetto, che grande che sei fortissimo, zio. Ti adoro. Madonna troia. Giù, cioè.
Destroy it.
Completamente odiosa questa roba. E la tizia... Quella che è comparsa nella cinematica. Madonna. Perché non cade? Scusami, ma... Non gli fa danno. Scusami, non funziona così questa cosa. No, sembra che non funzioni più così, guarda, cioè. Perché non fa danno? No, non capisco, ma facciamo così. Vabbè, ma in teoria c'è una freccia che serve a togliere le componenti, ma... uccidimi, cioè non ho vita. Fai quello che vuoi. Grazie. Non ha senso. Cioè, in teoria quella freccia serve a togliere le componenti. Cioè, scusa. Dov'è questo? Non fa danni, ma a very high tier. Cioè, e va bene, non fa danni, 0 danni, perfetto. Però in teoria dovrebbe togliere i pezzi, cioè a quello che serve. Io stavo cercando di togliere i pezzi, ma non li toglie. Quindi io a questo punto quello che faccio... batteria. Ok, uno andato. One shot, va bene. Tra l'altro c'è il movimento in questo gioco fa cagare. Yes. Ah, c'è ancora, ok.
May the goddess remember!
Vabbè, ho trovato un posto dove nascondermi. A posto, vabbè. No! Cosa si prova a non poter distruggere un cazzo di campfire? Cioè, veramente... Oh mio Dio. Prego ragazzi, mi dovete tipo una vita. Che palle che sei tu, oh. Veramente, muori. Non tornare mai più. A posto. Oh, non mi serve niente. Allora, gente.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost.
Lo so, lo so.
Saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
Già, sono d'accordo. Cioè, come cazzo fai a pensare? Tipo, cazzo, ci stanno invadendo, stanno uccidendo tutta la nostra popolazione. Però dobbiamo comunque rispettare le leggi sacre di non mettere gente dentro la cazzo di montagna, che è letteralmente il miglior bunker che abbiamo in questo momento. Vabbè.
Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
Va bene, campione.
I need to go inside the mountain.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Andiamo dentro la montagna. Tra l'altro, guarda che questo è dentro la montagna, ok? Ah, se questo è dentro la montagna, tutto questo era la città.
sighting won't be easy in the snow.
Sì. Strano.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
Aloy, you've come back. The Seeker has returned. Come, speak to us.
Foolish woman. You welcome a curse.
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss.
Her very presence here is a blasphemy.
Va bene, Lasra, va bene. Stai zitta.
So, you have finally returned.
Dopo ti do le medicine.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege. How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Allora, bisogna dire che Lasra ha ragione per i motivi sbagliati, però, perché effettivamente se Aloy non fosse mai andata fuori a rompere il cazzo alla gente, nessuno avrebbe invaso Inora. E questo è vero, è un dato di fatto. Cioè, i Carja Oscuri non avrebbero distrutto Inora in questo modo se non fosse stato perché Aloy ha messo il naso dove non doveva. Poi, però, bisogna dire che sotto Inora c'è la rovina c'è una rovina, no? Quindi prima o poi qualcuno sarebbe arrivato lì. E inoltre questo è vero, infatti, però non li avrebbero sterminati in questo modo così velocemente. Sì, allora sono i Carja che sono arrivati lì, però questa distruzione attuale è un po' per colpa sua. Prima o poi forse sarebbe successo, ma più che altro la distruzione del mondo che vuole Hades, cioè sarebbe successa 100% sicuro se Aloy non fosse intervenuta mai, no? Perché alla fine, diciamo che se il gioco tratta su Aloy che fa qualcosa, che lei è la protagonista e il nemico è Hades, cioè, dovrà fermarlo, quindi esatto. Vai, scegli. Come vuoi, amore? Scegli tu, quello che preferisci. Okay.
She is a curse made flesh. She will be the end.
Excuse me.
Aloy!
Talk amongst yourselves.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Bene.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Allora, io direi che possiamo fermarci qua. Tu che dici? O vuoi andare avanti? Posso tornare indietro? Oh, lol. Spero si sia salvato. Allora, facciamo così. Restart from save. E vediamo dove ci mette. Ok. Va bene. Ho fatto un restart from save per vedere qual era l'ultimo save. Perché lui comunque salva anche in coso. A posto. Bene, e chiudo la live. Adios.